Secret in Their Eyes is about a group of investigators whose lives are torn apart by a brutal murder. It takes place in 2002. And for half the story, it's 2015, and this one man, whose name is Ray Caston, has come back to the city where the crime took place. The first time I ever saw the original Secreto, which is the great Argentine film, I think it was 2009 or 2010, the year that it won the Oscar for Best Foreign Film. And I was completely blown away by the movie, just had a reverence for it that sort of bordered on awe. And then one day I got a call from Mark Johnson, who's Oscar-winning producer, asking me if I wanted to adapt it, to do the American version of it. And at first I was hesitant just because you don't want to take on anything that's so great that you feel like you're sort of dwarfed by it before you even start. But I did feel that there was an American version of the story that was worth retelling. Here's why I love Juan Campanella. He makes this incredible Argentine movie, wins an Oscar for Best Foreign Film, and then hears about some guy named Billy Ray who's going to be doing the American version of it. And I was going to make some changes to his movie. I was going to make sort of a more muscular version, I thought, a more American version of the story, and I wanted his blessing. So I took him out to lunch and very, very cautiously, hesitantly said, I'm going to be changing this, and I'm going to be changing that, and I need your blessing. And not only did he give me his blessing, but he said to me, I took the author of the novel out to the same lunch before I made the movie, because I was going to be changing things in the novel, and I wanted his blessing. And the same way that the novelist was gracious with him, he was gracious with me. When I sat down to write this script, to adapt this movie, I thought I was writing about loss. That's what I thought it was about. The script dictated something else to me. During the process of the first couple drafts, it became about obsession in a way that I hadn't anticipated. Ray is a highly driven, very functional guy who made a mistake that he thinks cost someone a life, and he can't get past it. And part of the reason he can't get past it is because not only the guilt, but that it cost him the love of his life, who's Claire. And for 13 years, he's been trying to make it right. Jess is barely functioning at all. I mean, she really froze 13 years ago, and it's something that Julia and I talked about. For the last 13 years, Jess probably hasn't been on a date. She probably hasn't left town. I mean, her life just stopped. Her heart kept beating, so she kept going to work every day, but she was dead in a certain way. And the story is ultimately about Ray trying to set all these people free. In particular, he's trying to liberate Jess because she's had this horrible blow and she hasn't recovered. Julia shows up, who's never played anything like this before, and brings all these dynamics to the part. There's a huge range of emotions that Julia brings because Julia is the gifted actress that she is. And then there's this other level that she brings to this movie because she's as courageous as she is. She went to places I've never seen her go to before. When I went to cast that part, you had to check two boxes in terms of the actress who could play it. It has to be the girl you can't get over, or the movie makes no sense. And it has to be someone who's credible as a DA. And it's very hard to find someone who's both. But of course, Nicole, very much the girl you can't get over, and smart as a whip, and completely credible as a DA, just has a great presence about her and a great power about her.